2025 is coming to an end and we are embarking 2026. What are the things you had in check? What are the things you experienced during the period of 2025? And what are the things you are going to do to improve yourself in the coming year 2026? Before making your plans for a goal for 2026, ask yourself these two questions. Where am I and where am I going? If you cannot answer these two questions, that means you are not ready for 2026. Let's look at where am I. The truth is, a lot of us had memories in 2025, bad, good, happiness, joy. We lost our loved ones. We lost our jobs. We got promoted. Our house burned to the ground. You experience a lot of things, good, the bad, the ugly, all right? So what are the things you did to overcome those trials, those tests, those obstacles in your life 2025? What are the things you did to help you live up to this moment? What are the things that keeps you alive, that makes you want to pursue more things, that makes you want to help people, that makes you want to do the things you think you should? What are the things? And the truth is, if you can answer these questions about the things that keeps you alive, that keeps you driven, then you are ready for 2026, because I believe you know where you are. Where am I going to? The truth is, you have experience in 2025, and you should ask yourself, or you should tell yourself, what I experienced in 2025, I'm not going to experience it in 2026. You need to do things differently. You need to act differently. If you want to talk to kings, you get to behave like a king's advisor, or you get to act like a king's advisor. All right? If you want to be a great man, you get to act as a great man. If you want to be rich or wealthy, you need to act as a rich and wealthy person. And nobody is going to do that work for you if you don't do it yourself. If you want to be a great man, you are the one to do that work for yourself. Things you need to keep in check: your self-discipline. Were you disciplined last year? Were you disciplined in the year 2025? Of course, I was disciplined. No, I was not disciplined. So now, how do I become disciplined? To be very honest with you, discipline is very boring. Like, you wake up, you force yourself to do the things you don't want to do, but you know you have to do those things. If not, you are not going to get your desired goal or result. You get to do those things to help yourself, to help your family, to help people around you, and to live a good life. All right? Discipline yourself to eat well. Discipline yourself to smell nice. Discipline yourself to do exercises. Discipline yourself to wake up early. Do some routines. Read your books that are very helpful to you. I mean, self-help books. Go to the hospital, check yourself regularly. These are disciplines. A lot of us don't like to do these things until when you are down completely. That is when you try to run helter-skelter to find out what is really wrong with you. Discipline yourself. Number 2, get serious. There's no substitute for getting serious. You just have to be serious with everything you're doing. If you are not going to do something, be serious about it. I am not going to do this thing. All right? This goes in hand with discipline, because when you are serious, you are disciplined to yourself. All right? Get serious about doing everything. Get serious about staying positive. Get serious about setting a goal and where you want to go. Number 3, get excited. Get excited about everything you are doing. You are disciplined, you should get excited being disciplined. If you don't like to eat fruit, you need to get excited eating fruit. If you don't like to read your books, self-help books, you need to get excited doing or reading self-help books. If you don't like to go on podcasts, you don't like to go to your job, you need to get excited about so many things. And that sets you for the next phase of your life. Number 4, get smart. Get smart about everything. You don't need to work very, very hard. Just get smart. Find a way to do things in a very smart and articulated way. Alright? So number 5, be hungry for more. A lot of individuals find this very, very comfortable. Like when you have plenty of money, you say, let me just rest. Let me sit down. Of course, poverty is going to beat you up. You need to keep working. You don't want to be a failure. Once you taste success, you need to keep going up and up and up. You don't need to wait for anybody to tell you, do this, do that. If you don't make a lot of money, get back to work. If you make a lot of money, still get back to work. If you come champion, get back to work. If you are not champion, get back to work. Number 6, don't get involved in too many things. Not getting involved in too many things is very, very important. What is not yours is not yours. I see a lot of individuals these days, or a lot of people these days. Some people want to do photography. At the same time, you want to be a newscaster. At the same time, you want to drive a bus. At the same time, you want to be a consultant. At the same time, you want to be a lawyer. At the same time, you want to be a doctor. Or even though not at the same time, even at different times, it is too much for you. You get drained. You get tired. Stop working too many jobs. Just find something, pick something you are very good at, and just do it. All right? So, lastly, be prayerful. Prayer is very, very important. This life, I don't know how you see it, but to me, the life is spiritual. You need to pray to God. Pray to anything you believe in. Pray. 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 Always thank God for everything. Thank God because you are alive. Thank God because you're experiencing whatever you are experiencing. Thank God you are watching this my video today. Thank God for everything. Whatever you do, always thank God. If you have it, thank God. If you don't have it, thank God. Alright? Because sometimes there are things which you might expect, there are things which you may want that are not meant for you. You push yourself into getting those things and it becomes a curse because you are not yet trained for those things. Alright? Always pray, be prayerful, be prayerful, be prayerful. And God will give you everything you desire and you deserve. I remain Abutu David. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, share with family and friends. And also comment your thoughts. Don't forget, follow this roadmap to 2026 and you will be fine and better with your life. Thank you and see you in the next video.